Paul, you're gone favourite for the trial stake. Things sort of fell your way. Your dog's a bit raw, but I think he's a decent dog. I know you didn't back him beforehand, but it's quite possible. I think he could end up winning the trial stake.
Well, that's my regret, not backing him before start at 4-1 and all that, and getting your money. Look, we brought him here a bit of an unknown, but he's actually, both courses he's improved. So he's well in there tomorrow. On Sunday and all that. The top half, there's maybe Christy Ryan's dog, or I think he's probably the one at the top half.
I think he's the one up the top anyway.
Yeah.
And the only thing, Paul, after Glyn, we've loads of money.
Oh, geez, yeah.
But anyway, going through it, I think myself that Christy will end up in the final from the top, and down the bottom, I think you'll end up in the final. So I just see, I can see 9 Darter and King Cormac in the final in the trial stake. That's my own reading of it.
Well, that'll make for a good Cashel final anyway.
Exactly,
so hometown advantage and all that.
I know you didn't think a whole lot of him before it started, but he definitely. I mean, all that litter are quite good, aren't they? Didn't a few of them run well below in Glyn and Ballyhigh, or not Ballyhigh, but Kilflynn.
Kilflynn, yeah. A couple of Shannon Paul Horig. She was a very nice bitch. My racing manager Paul Reid, he bred her, and I think the Buckleys down in Corkway, that they got her off Paul, and she ran up in the Kitty Butler stake a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So she was a very gutsy little bitch. So we're confident that she could probably produce something
Decent, because I've seen a couple. I think it's the Granard Hale litter, and I've seen them running well in Glyn and Kilflynn, the 2 meetings I've been at so far. So I just think, he's not a bad little dog. Not a bad little dog. Raw, but
fingers crossed for Sunday.
absolutely. Especially when you didn't back him.
That's for sure.
No, I think the cup is sort of, as we predicted. It looks like probably Abai up the top. Abai looks like he'll get through up the top. And down the bottom, it'll stick me in. It looks. You'd have to fancy stick me in.
Yes.
This is the type of field he loves.
For sure. He's got plenty of pace and all that, and with this field, he's well advantaged here. And I'm glad you're actually pronouncing his name the right way as well.
Well, would you believe it? He's actually called, I think, after something we did one time. I won't tell you what it was, but so it's called Stick Me In anyway. So we stuck a man in to back a dog one time, and I think that's part of it.
Oh, very good. I got to give Glenn Hilly credit. He's very imaginative with what he names his dogs. And
Absolutely.
They're always good for a laugh anyway.
Because lots of people will call him Stick Mine and Stick This and Stick that, but it is Stick Me In anyway.
That's good. That could be. I think if our boy and him meet in the final, that will be a good final anyway.
It should be a good final, but you'd have to fancy at this stage. You'd have to fancy Stick Me In at this stage.
No, definitely. He looks the best dog. Dog to win it anyway.
No, he probably has a tougher passage to the final. Like, he has to meet Bunchen on Sunday morning, and he has to meet Farmer Phil. So he probably has a tougher campaign to get to the final, more so than I would think King Cormac up there, or not King Cormac up the top. Abai up the top.
Yeah, but I think if he can come through the bottom, he'll be well in the final there anyway. You have to earn it, that's for sure.
That's it.
There's no free ones out there for sure.
But anyway, my choice for the cup is Stick Me In. He'll be favourite anyway. So whatever.
Well, what price are you going to give me?
What price am I going to give you? Stick Me In. He looks at this stage. He looks about even money. We'll give you a little bit of 6 to 4.
Okay, we'll see you on Sunday morning then. Thanks, Teddy.
That'll do. Thanks, Paul.
Okay, bye.